sorry.
It's all right.
I thought, you know.
I know.
Jesus. What are you doing here? An inpatient?
Well, I came looking for you the day after we talked, but then you were in surgery.
But how'd you find?
Chicago Med fans, we just witnessed an incredibly emotional, tear-jerking reunion that perfectly encapsulates exactly why Dr. Daniel Charles is one of the most beloved characters on this show. If you have been keeping up with the intense storyline between Dr. Charles and the highly manipulative Dr. Theo, you know Dr. Charles was struggling with an agonizing choice. But right when he needed a reminder of why he fights so hard for his patients, he gets one in the most beautiful way possible. The scene opens in a quiet hospital room as a visibly stressed and exhausted Dr. Charles walks in and is completely taken aback to find a young man sitting at the table. It takes a moment, but Dr. Charles quickly recognizes him as a former patient who had previously struggled with suicidal ideation. Overwhelmed with relief and happiness, Dr. Charles immediately pulls the young man into a deep, heartfelt hug. As they sit down together, Dr. Charles asks him what he's doing at the hospital, completely surprised to see him. The young man explains that he had come looking for Dr. Charles the day after they first spoke, but the doctor was in surgery at the time. Curious, Dr. Charles asks how he even knew how to find him, since they had only briefly spoken and the young man only knew his first name. With a small smile, the young man simply says, "Google." He then goes on to explain that the first doctor he spoke to at the hospital was Dr. Theo. The mention of Theo clearly causes Dr. Charles's stomach to drop, knowing exactly the type of sociopathic behavior Theo is capable of. But then, the young man drops a bombshell. He tells Dr. Charles that Theo has actually been great. He explains that while they don't talk much during their sessions, Theo really listens to him. Dr. Charles, clearly relieved but still cautious, simply says, "Okay." The young man then looks at Dr. Charles with deep gratitude and says the one thing Dr. Charles desperately needed to hear. "He's just a very different guy than the guy I talked to on the phone." The young man then looks Dr. Charles directly in the eyes and emotionally thanks him for saving his life. Charles, visibly moved, quickly deflects the praise. In a classic humble Dr. Charles moment, he points his finger at the young man and reminds him that it was the young man who made the brave choice to reach out for help. He tells him, "You did that. Don't ever forget that. You called me." This powerful scene not only gives us all the emotional feels, but also serves as the exact reminder Dr. Charles needed to stay true to his ethics and continue fighting for his patients.